Well, hello there, and good evening, everyone. I'm William Brantley from the North Jackson, Tennessee area, near Westtown Commons Shopping Center on Walker Road at University Village Apartments. Getting ready to share with you today's climate summary and give you a forecast for the next few days shortly. We had another one of those nice, mostly clear, sunny, warm days again today. No records were broken, but it did get fairly warm, but at least the morning was fairly decent. And that will continue for at least one more day before we have to start dealing with some scattered showers and thunderstorms, probably by Thursday. More information on that as I go along. Alrighty, I'll go ahead and give you the climate summary first and then take it from there. As of 5 p.m., the skies here in North Jackson was mostly clear. The temperature at that time was 91 degrees. The feels like temperature or heat index was 95 degrees. The dew point was 68 degrees, and the relative humidity was 47%. The wind was out of the east at 7 miles per hour, and the barometric pressure was 30.01 inches of mercury. Today's low temperature was 70 degrees. Normal was 69, so we're real close to that. Today's high was 95 degrees here in North Jackson. Normal high is 91. And incidentally, the highest heat index, or feels like temperature, reached 97 degrees today, still below 100, thank goodness, and that occurred at 3 and 4 p.m. And that 97 degrees feels like temperature is taken in the shade. In the sun, it would have been even hotter, possibly as high as 107 in the sun. So keep that in mind. The high of 95, the actual high of 95 was taken in the shade as well. Okay, the lowest relative humidity today was 44%, and that occurred at 3 p.m. The highest was 100%, and that occurred at 1 a.m. this morning. Today's lowest barometric pressure was 29.99 inches of mercury, and that occurred at 4 a.m., while the highest was 30.08, and that occurred at 9 a.m. And today's highest wind gust wasn't all that high, only 10 miles per hour out of the southeast, and that occurred at 5 p.m. Today's records for July the 11th, hottest high would be 104 degrees in 1980. Boy, remember that hot summer. I think it was the third hottest summer on record for Jackson. And the 1950s were the first two, and then of course we had also one in 2007. That was a very hot summer. But today's particular record occurred in 1980. Hottest high, that is. The coolest high would be 74 degrees in 1999, while the warmest low would be 79 degrees in 1980, and the coldest low would be 58 in 1956. And today's rainfall record would be 2.92 inches, and that occurred in 1990. Alrighty, I'll go ahead and read you a few days forecast for you, at least through the weekend, and then share you a couple of maps from that point. Oh, by the way, the sun will be setting tonight at 8:12 p.m. and be rising tomorrow morning at 5:49 a.m. and the moon will be rising this evening it'd still be about 90% full, about 95, 96% full tonight. It rises at 9:57 p.m. and it'll be setting tomorrow morning at 8:04 a.m. And it looks like we'll have mostly clear skies for the rest of tonight on into tomorrow. It looks like fair skies tomorrow. Might be a few more clouds floated around than what floated around today, but generally fair skies. With the low near 71 degrees and a high of 93 degrees, which is just a touch warmer, a couple of degrees or so, cooler weather tomorrow than today. We should have south winds at 10 to 20 miles per hour. On Thursday, we got a chance for rain moving in, most likely in the afternoon, but it could be a few in the morning hours. It's going to be very cloudy with a 50% chance for some showers and thunderstorms till Thursday night, and then it should become fair by then. We should have a low near 74 degrees, a high of 91 degrees, with west winds at 10 to 20. And it looks like over the weekend, or at least part of the weekend, it's going to be very cloudy Friday, with another 50% chance for some scattered showers and thunderstorms. The chance increases to 80% though toward midnight Friday night. The low should be near 73 degrees. The high should be about 91 on Friday afternoon, and we should have west winds at 5 to 15 miles per hour. On Saturday, continued very cloudy with a 60% chance of some showers and thunderstorms till about noon, and then the rain should end and just be very cloudy for the remainder of Saturday and Saturday night. The low should be about 72, the high should be about 88, and we'll have north winds at 5 to 15 miles per hour. Now on Sunday, it looks like it's going to be once more very cloudy conditions with a 40% chance of a scattered shower or thunderstorms in the area till about noon, and then the sky should become mostly clear by Sunday afternoon, with the low expected near 69 degrees, a high of about 91 degrees, with north winds at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And on Monday and Tuesday, I'll go ahead and give you those 2 days for fun, well, for informational purposes, of course. Mostly clear skies both the next Monday and Tuesday, with a low near 69 Monday morning, high of 90, northeast winds 5 to 15. Next Tuesday, the 18th, low near 70, mostly clear skies, high of 92, with east winds at 5 to 15 miles per hour. And I might as well just go ahead and throw in 2 more days for fun. Wednesday, mostly clear. Next week, Thursday of next week, the 20th, mostly clear. Low Wednesday morning near 71, high of 94. East wind 5 to 10. And next Thursday week of July 20th, mostly clear, low near 72, high of 95, with east winds at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And that'll take you through the next 9 days. Pretty good, I hope. And let me set this in case I decide to come back to it. In the meantime, let me go ahead and show you the current map features, frontal map features, courtesy of the National Weather Service. This map is as of 4:37 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Let me turn the camera around so that you can see it too. As you can see, we're in fair shape still in Tennessee. Nothing really going around us major. There's some rain and storms, which I'll show you in just a moment, down in Georgia and South Carolina and parts of northwestern Florida. Other than that, the main systems is to our north. There's actually a hurricane behind that NOAA sign there, that's going to be affecting the surfing in California. It's going to stir the waves up a little bit, but I don't believe it's going to affect California though. But there you see the major frontal systems well to our north, and there's a threat of severe thunderstorms way up there in the northern plains states and Midwest states, or the Great Lakes states, I should say. There in parts of the Dakotas, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Iowa, and maybe extreme northern Illinois. And in the middle of all that, there's a threat of flash flooding up in that area. But not down here. But good luck to those folks up there. Alrighty, let me move on to a radar view and satellite view. I figured this one out finally. Get to see precipitation and the satellite view at the same time. The clouds and the precipitation. There you see the clouds to the north of us and some to the south of us. There are a few showers that is trying to form right along the Tennessee-Kentucky border, down around Millington, I think it's called, near the Mississippi border down there. But other than that, Tennessee is rain-free and almost cloud-free. But definitely most of 99% of West Tennessee is cloud-free, and Middle Tennessee. Well, they had some clouds, but they're gone. As you can see, there's some mixture of rain down there in northern Mississippi. It's moving oddly to the west, so that means it's going to miss us. And there's some rain down there in Georgia that you can see. Now let me see if I can get this to branch out without messing anything up. Okay, and then there'll be a better view. Yes. Alrighty, let me pull this up a little higher, and then I'll talk about it briefly. Florida's really cloudy down there. Some rain in the Panhandle, especially on the west central coast. Sunshine on the east central coast down in Florida for those that may be vacationing down there. And some pretty heavy clouds down in southern half of Georgia and Alabama, and way down there in Mississippi and Louisiana. And a good chunk of Texas is clear. Most of Arkansas is clear. A little rain maybe in the western side of Arkansas. And to the northwest of us is fairly clear in Kansas and Missouri, and there's those clouds up in Kentucky and the scattered clouds up north there. But as I mentioned earlier, Tennessee's in fairly good shape at the moment. Well, alrighty, I think that'll cover it for right now, folks. Yeah, I guess I'll end it right there. And wish you I'll tell you what, let me turn this back around real quick. And wish you a good Tuesday night, July the 11th, 2017. Hope you wake up to a beautiful Wednesday, July 12th, 2017. And one more quick time. Expect fair skies tomorrow with a low near 71 and a high of 93 with south winds at 10 to 20. And I guess that's it. Good night, folks. May God bless you, and I hope to talk to you again tomorrow night.